Dude! Man, nice to finally meet you. Got the pocket 3 on him. Oh, snap. Dude, I'm great, man. How you doing? The legend right here.
I'm in here with it.
Okay, good morning, man. It is about, I think it's about 5:30 a.m. I am in Atlanta. I'm also in a different hotel because the first hotel was, you know, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, if you didn't watch the last vlog, yes, I am in Atlanta, hugging the block for a couple of days. And not for nothing, man, this is an exciting day because one, I get to meet one of my favorite creators. Boss right here, this is a boss. And then 2, I get the car. And 3, we get to film the talk show.
Down with the pocket. That's the best invention that ever happened for me.
Boss. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm gonna turn on some lights. Maybe open up this window right here. Yeah, the sun's coming up. But yeah, finish getting ready, and then hopefully show you guys the car in a bit. Oh, and then a quick side note. It's great to be here. Great to be back in the States. Great to be in Georgia, be in Atlanta. But I do miss my kids. Like, I miss my boys. I just gotta, man, I miss seeing them. I mean, I've only been here like, it's only been one night. Whoa, okay, so we are here in Atlanta, about to get ready to shoot. We're actually about to shoot the episode. And also, we also got the drip, the auto drip, which is a beautiful 2021 Corvette. And here's my comprehensive review. Like my old NSX, it is rear-wheel drive with a mid-engine, which is boss. Go about in the back, and you have the trunk. You press this 2 times, and then hold, and it will pop the trunk. And this is where I got my backpack and my jacket. Now, in the front of the car, this is where you also have the front, because remember, the engine is in the middle, so you get a trunk and a front. You press it 2 times, hold, and it will pop open. You lift it up, and this is where I'm gonna put my bag after that terrible experience at the hotel. You close it up and just push it down. And now, to open up the door, all you have to do is pull the handle down here. It's like kind of tucked in there. Pull it, and the door will open. Now, when you open up the door of the car, you also greeted with this beautiful Stingray logo, as well as the diffuser down here and a rear diffuser back here. Not carbon fiber, but still dope. And now once you are inside, it is a tight squeeze, but it is definitely, I think it's comfortable. It's a little bit more comfortable than my NSX. You got a park button here, push start button there, drive button here, a mode dial, which we're not gonna get into that. And here is the keys. Now I have the key in my pocket. You just put it in your pocket, hold down the brake, press that start button there, and it will start. Oh, and my seat is moving back because, yeah, I'm not the original driver. Huge shout out to Kennard though. In the middle you have a cup holder. Also, the owner told me that you can also lift it up here. So like if it's you coming up on bump, you just press this button and the front will lift up. Boss. And then in the middle you have a whole bunch of controls here, which I'm not really, we don't even need to go through all that anyway, but it does remind me of the Supra. I love the old 90, I think it was 97, 99. I love that Supra. And this is kind of what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like a fighter jet, and all your controls, everything is for the driver. It's not for the passenger. It's for the driver only. Now we got a little window right there. It's a little, you don't have that much space back there because there ain't no back seat. You ain't got no much space back there. You do have a little storage area right here. I think that's for your phone. Oh, now really quick little side note. Something confusing or something that was embarrassing to me happened where I got in the car, I drove the car, I just left the owner of the car, just left him. I asked him everything I needed to, except for how to open the door when I'm inside the car. So to open the door, it's actually this button right here. It's not a lever or anything. You just press this button and the door will open. Who knew? And now if you look real close, you'll see all these cameras and sensors like all over the front as well as the rear of the car. And I believe there's one right there, one right here. There's a camera right there. And right here, there's a sensor and another sensor. And now something that is extremely dope that I was not expecting is the rear view mirror. See, you turn on the car, right? In the rear view mirror, it's not a rear view mirror. That looks like an 8K camera. Man, tell me that ain't gangsta. And that concludes my comprehensive review of the 2021 Corvette. Now we can go vlog a bit. How beautiful this thing is. Like, come on. Oh, and also side note, that little window though, that little window can come down, look. Oh, come on. Something else that I love too is how you engage in the gears. You actually have to pull it up to actually put it in drive or reverse. And it feels premium. It feels like you're riding a Lambo. And I want you guys to take a look at something else too, because I didn't know this. I like just realized it just now. I've been driving the car for maybe 30 minutes, and I just realized that you have like a display of like your speed on the windshield. So when I first came to Atlanta, we lived right down here at an apartment called English Oaks. Now, I don't think it's called English Oaks anymore, but it was right down the street, and we would walk all the way from English Oaks, which is like way down there. We would walk down here when I was a kid, me and my younger sister and my mom would take us to this little spot right over here, right after work. And we would come here, and there was, I'm trying to figure out where it was, but there was a phone booth. I think it was actually right there in that corner. There was a phone booth right there in the corner that we would go to, I think maybe 3 times a week, to make a phone call to call my grandmother and my sister back in Chicago. And we did this every week. We would go there, call my grandmother, and then maybe grab a snack at KFC, which is it's not even KFC no more. That used to be the KFC that we used to go to right over there. Believe it or not, but this was my first job. I got this job when I was in high school. I had to be maybe 16 maybe, and I copped this job because money was tight, things were rough, and yeah, this was my first job. And man, I love this place, like for real. I love this place so much. It was like the closest thing that I was doing to actually working in entertainment was working at a movie theater. And I remember I would see celebrities. Like I remember when The Rundown came out. It's an old movie with The Rock. One of The Rock's first movies. The Rundown came out, and The Rock pulled up in here, and I got to talk to him. Like, come on. Man, I also remember coming outside, looking at the movie posters, and just all that stuff, man. I have so many memories here. And this was actually the first place that I realized that I knew I wanted to do something in entertainment, but then this was the place that I realized I did not want to work in movies. Like I did not want to work on movies, and I would prefer to work in television. Oh man, look in there. It still looks the same too. It looks a little different, a little updated, but man, I have so many memories here. And what's funny is this is where I met that girl that I really, really fell in love with. Like it was like a toxic relationship, but this is where I met her. I met her right here at Regal 24. Man, and I worked here. So I worked here throughout high school, and I believe my first year of college. I think my 3rd year of high school though, or my 2nd year of high school, that was when I picked up another job. All right, so you guys see this Best Buy right here, right here? This was my 2nd job. 2nd job I ever had in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the best. It was cool, but it wasn't the best. Cause you see, I remember being here and I was a media specialist, meaning that I worked with the games and the cameras and like all that other stuff. Anything that was kind of digital, except for the computers. I did not work with the computers. But yeah, I was in there doing my thing. And I still remember one day, I remember saying that I couldn't work. And that's when my supervisor basically told me that I need to figure things out with school so that I can work here. And basically he was just saying that like, look, you might want to cut back on school to work here more. And so what I ended up doing was I ended up finding another job and quitting this job.
At
So we're almost there, and man, I love how this car drives. Now, I am not a Corvette guy until this one came out. I love this one. I didn't like the old ones, but this one, I would cop any day of the week. Okay, we are here, man. Okay, where is this dude? Oh, man. Where is he? Dang, this car looks so good, man. Sorry. I think we here. I think this is the right place. I think. Okay, yeah, I think I'm in the wrong spot, but he said he'll come around. But anyway, I gotta ask, what do you guys think of the Corvette? Like, for real? Like, I think that's him. Hold on. Oh, snap. Dude, I'm great, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Man. I know, man. I was supposed to get the blue one. What do you think, man? Like, this thing is sick, right? From here, I think I got the camera set up in there. The top can come off too, but I don't know how to do it. So we can maybe flare. got the trunk, got a frunk, because it's mid-engine, so you can see the engine right back there.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, wait, hold on. I gotta say, first of all, Corey Jones, the legend right here.
I'm in here with it. He done got me out.
Boss right here. This is a boss. All right, so I was thinking maybe. All right, you definitely need to move the seat. Oh, quick side note. So I actually went to when I was doing my acting thing, I used to take classes down this street at an actor's studio down there. Slap him as hard as you can. I'm not even joking. Oh,
not the tears. My man was crying. Oh, said we gonna make this as real as possible.
Yep, go to Nick Conti if you want to be slapped in the face. No, don't copy right now. We in a recession. Low key, we in a recession.
I'm trying to get rid of my artist. I ain't even trying.
Nah, don't have a car. Nah. My last car was no. You don't need it. You bike everywhere, and public transportation is so good.
Yeah. Sky Money is in the Netherlands.
Yeah, man.
First person I know to live in the Netherlands.
I know. I'm a handful, man. I think that's all I need to say. I am a handful. Corey Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Jones. Oh man, that was amazing. Corey, thank you so much. Okay, now that shoot went really well. Corey, huge shout out to you, man. That was really fun. Now you guys probably don't know where I am now. Actually, let me zoom in just a little bit. I told a story a while back of my apartment burning down. That was that apartment right there. So yeah, man, I used to live right over here. That apartment right there. And man, the lady, I lived right here. And the lady who burnt down the whole apartment, she lived right up there. She had a grill, and it was grilling and left with the grill still going. And the whole apartment burned down. So yeah, that was my first apartment. But man, it looks different. It definitely looks different, but jeez, man. Burnt it down. But yeah, man, I still remember the day it happened. I remember how I felt, and I remember not knowing what to do, because I ain't never been in a situation like that. And I didn't have renter's insurance. Like, I didn't even know renter's insurance. Remember, I moved out young, so I didn't know what renter's insurance was. But everybody kept saying, you should have had renter's insurance. And I didn't know what it was. But I do know is I loved that apartment. And that was my first apartment. And man, I loved it. And I still remember I moved out because my mom and I we just were not getting along. And the moment I moved out, it was kind of sad, but also we got along so well after that. Like, our relationship was so dope after that. Dang, man, it was so nice, man. It was like one of the best things that happened, but I miss living with my mom a lot. and she was so supportive throughout the whole thing. She even helped me move. She gave me a bunch of furniture, and it all burned down, and I had to get new furniture anyway. But my mom was so great about the whole situation, man. No matter what was going on, my mom was always extremely supportive. We got the Pocket 3 on. You can see it like hanging off over there. Got the Pocket 3 on. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay, that shot was a success for real. Like that was it looks good. So now we got to go around, get a couple more shots, and then yeah, hopefully I'll tell you a little bit more about me and just my life here. Okay, now I'm gonna take you to one more spot before we head back downtown because I gotta get more B-roll shots. I didn't get a chance to do it because I had to meet somebody else for lunch, but before we head back downtown and I'm still around my first apartment, I'm gonna show you a spot that I used to hang out at and just do some thinking. And this was legit just one of my favorite spots, only because it was so close to my house so I could walk. And there's not too much around my house that you can walk to. Everything, it was so far when I was living at that apartment. Like if you wanted to go to the nearest gas station, it used to be right there, and now that's even closed down and moved further down. So yeah, walking was out of the question. But you could walk to this place. Yeah, man, this is the spot. Like, I used to come in here, I would sit right over there and legit just think and like plan on how I could rule the world. And again, it was just right next to my house, for real. So I think walking here from my apartment, I think is about maybe a 20-minute walk. That's a long walk and this is pretty close. That's still a long walk, but still. Like walk 20 minutes, come here, sit down, look at the ducks, look at the water. But yeah, I could like just come here, sit down, think, and just focus and like legit just get my mind right. Get it ready for the next. So I felt like I was going through a lot. I was going through so much, and it was such a strange time at a certain point. I was like I was being pulled in like two different directions. Like I definitely came here a lot to think about school and how I could finish school, and I came here to think about like just the relationship I was in and what to do and how to get to LA. Like that was like my biggest thing. Like how could I get to LA? Like someone like me, how could somebody like me get to LA, get to where I want to go? How was that possible? You know, I also think a lot about family and like my mom. I'll think about my sisters, because that's so funny. My sister had ended up moving out here. The one that stayed in Chicago, she ended up moving to Atlanta eventually, and she worked for Georgia Tech. So she was there doing her thing at Georgia Tech, and man, I was trying to figure out if LA was the right way to go, and was this gonna be good, and yeah, I think it was now when I look back on it, it was definitely the right move. But I miss like little things, and I miss the people. Like I miss hanging out with my mom. I miss hanging out with my sisters, and I really miss hanging out with my friends and just talking to them about everything, you know. But yeah, LA was definitely the right move. I don't know if you see down there, but those are some turtles. Look, they came out for some sun. And you see all of this? If you're not from the South, all of that, that's what we call pollen. So what's so crazy is I found that if I'm ever like in a situation I need to think or I need to figure something out, being around water always helps. 90% of the time, always helps. You know what's kind of nice though is having a sidewalk. I don't think there was a sidewalk here when I lived here. Like there was not a sidewalk. Man, you cannot beat high gas prices. Jeez, I'm just running it up over here. Look at that. We are in traffic. Dang, I thought we missed it, but nope. Man, gotta love the Atlanta traffic. Man, Atlanta traffic is not a joke. Man, Corey is not wrong. Jeez, it is too many people driving here. See, I was trying to plan it where the traffic was going the other way, but nah, it's nope, it's going my way. It's like, looks like it's stuck like right here too. We can get over real quick. That's what we need to do. Okay, out of traffic. So now the plan is to just get a couple more shots of the car, because that's what I need. I didn't, you don't want to get that stuff while the guests inside the cars. So get as many shots of the car as I can, like just driving with the action camera, the Pocket 3, and yeah, and then I had to head back to Tucker and have lunch with some old coworkers, which is cool. Like some old guys I used to, I don't know if I told y'all this, but I actually taught gymnastics. Yeah, your boy Sky Money can flip, handstand, all that. So, no, I'm pretty sure I told y'all. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to actually meet at a buddy of mine. He owns a restaurant in Tucker, and me and another friend, or me and another ex-coworker are just meeting over there, and yeah, just gonna chop it up and catch up, man. So, man, it's gonna be good. While we are in traffic, just to let y'all know, we got 2 shots going at the same time. We got 1 shot going out there. You can see the Pocket 3 right behind me, and we got another shot going up there. And that's I think that one right there, that's a dope shot. So yeah, we're gonna get a couple more and then head out to meet some coworkers or some ex-coworkers for dinner. Made it. I'm a little late, but I'm the earliest one because everybody else is late. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get all my drip out of the car just in case everybody else late. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna take everything out. I think I'm gonna leave mostly everything in, just kind of clean it up a bit because it is quite messy. Now, a quick side note, it is getting a little chilly, so I had to throw on my hoodie. We just put all these cameras away. What a great, whoa. That was close. But man, what a freaking great day. Like, for real. It has been just, Corey, again, thank you so much for doing the show for me. That was great. Guys, go check out Corey. He's an amazing dude. He's one of my favorite creators, and I'm so happy I got a chance to meet him. Like, for real. One of my favorite creators, hands down. He's not blowing up. I mean, he hasn't blown up yet, but he's almost up there. So yeah, go check him out. Show him some love. Tell him your boy Sky Money sent you. Like, for real, because he is a dope creator. With David T.
What's good, y'all?
Man, I've been waiting to see this dude it's been like 2 years now. Man.
Finally. It's a long time coming. Yeah. I know how we get down.
And we at the Vortex, right?
At the Vortex.
Yeah, man.
Little 5 points. Yeah. Doing what only we can do.
All right, Dave, what you ordering, man?
I'm gonna go ahead and get the single coronary bypass. It's got an egg on it, beef, bacon, lettuce, everything, y'all. That's how it works on it. You know how I do.
Oh, wait. Is that it right there?
No.
Oh,
this is definitely not it. No. But it's a big, huge burger.
Oh, okay. And then what's the drip? What are you rocking with the drip? You pulling her?
OSMO Pocket 3. Come on now, y'all.
There we go. There you go. And I had to put them on, man, just like Corey. I had to put Corey on the Pocket 3, man.